A lot of men ask me, Laurence, you teach men how to approach and lead emotionally, but why don't you believe in women approaching men? And that's a valid question. And I get it, it might sound old-fashioned, but here's the thing. It's not just about preference or tradition, it's an energy thing. Because when a woman has been operating in her masculine energy, taking the lead, pushing connection forward, and managing a relationship, it doesn't just drain her emotionally, it affects her physically. She feels drained, like her body is constantly on alert, always in go mode, never able to fully relax. That's why when she stopped taking the lead in dating, that's often not about rules or pride. It's about finally choosing to not live in exhaustion anymore. Part of the problem is cultural. In many Western societies, men are raised to be bold in their career but passive in love. And that's why women end up carrying the emotional leadership in relationships. When a woman decides to finally embrace her feminine energy, her values shifts. She starts valuing emotional leadership in a man. His ability to take initiative, to make her feel pursued, desired, and chosen becomes important. Not because she can't lead. She has probably done it all her life. At work, in her responsibilities, and in her relationship. But at some point, she's simply tired of carrying that weight. She wants to feel safe enough to lean into her softness. She doesn't want to always be the one who plan dates, text first, initiate conversation, and keep the emotional connection alive. Because to her, it's exhausting. That doesn't mean she's giving up on doing effort, but rather that she's reclaiming her energy. She's tired of always having to manage the relationship. That's why she refuses to be the emotional project manager. When a woman does all the approaching, she feels unseen. She feels like her energy isn't being matched. She can't fully experience the feeling of being desired or of being claimed and pursued by a man who actually want her. That desire to be claimed and chosen isn't about ego. It's about value and energy. It's her wanting to feel like she can rely on your masculine presence, that she can relax into your leadership, that she's safe and appreciated just by being herself without having to perform. That's why I don't believe in women doing the approaching. It's not a question of capability, it's about balance. When she allows herself to stay in that receptive energy, it lets her be open and radiant, while the men naturally step into the energy of direction and initiative. That's why it's so powerful when a man steps up with intention, because it restores the balance she's been craving. And the truth is that when you take the lead, you create energetic space where her feminine energy can expand, where she feels seen and energized instead of overloaded. When you take initiative, whether it's planning a date or starting a conversation, you show her early on that you're someone she can rely on when things get real. And that's why I coach men to take the lead, to make things move instead of waiting, and create a connection where women feel appreciated without having to carry all the emotional effort. You know, sometimes they will even give a man a chance they weren't sure about initially, simply because he showed confidence and took the lead. So if you've been hesitating to step forward to take the lead, stop overthinking. Most women yearn to feel genuinely pursued and chosen, and they respect decisive men who act with grounded confidence. Because effort is always more attractive than passivity. An initiative that feels real is what opened the door to genuine attraction. Your energy is your signal. If you're passive, she senses it. If you're decisive, if you're confident, if you initiate in a grounded way, you instantly stand out, and that's what makes connection possible in the first place. So ask yourself, where can I lead more intentionally? If you want to learn how to embody that energy and build real attraction from a place of confidence and emotional depth, book a call using the link in the description. I work with high-achieving men who are successful in their career but want the same level of success and fulfillment in their love life. Let's work on getting you the result you want.